Hi and welcome back to Factorio. We're playing again. Factorio, yes. So, when we last left off, we just had the basic setup here where we are now smelting our copper plates, or copper ore into copper plates, I should say. And we just want to build a little bit of automation. So what do we need for that? Lots of circuits, not circuits. We need, well, electronic circuits, yes, but also mainly gears. So good thing we're producing gears. So now that is taken care of, and now we need just a lot of plates. Good thing we're collecting them. So let's build an assembly machine. And we have somehow managed to pick up quite a lot of ores. So let's just dump those, because we don't need to carry around ores for sure. There we go. And yeah, we have our assembly machine done. So the assembly machine, it will require basically copper and then also gears. So for now, let's all make this like very primitively, I should say. This old tree can go, and this one will be producing science. So you can put that already in. And then the only thing we're needing to be done is to push over some of the things. We have enough materials here, and we'll also build a few of those. Just we need like a lot of stuff, I think. So let's just build, just so that we have it when we need it. So this one is in a bit awkward spot. I want to essentially, for now, let's continue them down below here, and I'm gonna run this as kind of a, you know, a bus or like a mainline pipeline, whatever you want to call it. We'll want to run that down. Right, so how we want to do that? I suppose the easiest way is actually to just put a splitter here, put a underground here, and then we're gonna run that one there, and that can run like that, and this one will be that way, and then we just need to throw that in, and then like that, exactly. We're gonna extract from there into the science, and now we're producing already in a very primitive way some science automatically. That's so much better than doing it manually, of course, but like this is not at all scalable, so don't get too excited about it, but this is the way to go, let's say. Let's wait for the electronics to finish up, hopefully in a second. And then we will do the next steps here. So I'm thinking probably we'll build more miners for now as well. For that we mainly need more plates. So essentially we can just push production up on all areas. I'm wondering about electricity. Production is now halfway, like we can still sustain more, but we are definitely using also quite a bit now, but that's good to see that it works out. The next thing, you can see already we're crafting quite a lot of these copper cables, so I'm feeling actually copper cables is probably the way to go for the next one thing that we want to automate. We don't have an assembly machine, so let's build one. And I think copper cables should be like a super easy thing to build here very quickly. So we'll just put another arm here. Then we have the assembly machine here where we put copper cables. And we put them out into a box for now, just so that we have a few when we need it. Like that. Well, we need more. Need more power poles, wanted to wait until electricity is maybe finished, because I think we get new power poles if I remember correctly, but I'm not sure. Do we? No, we need to research energy distribution. Okay, then it's not a wasted effort at least to build a few more. Why did I do that? No idea. Yeah, that one makes more sense. Now we're building a few of those. Okay, great. So then what else we need for those? The electronic circuits, those need plates and copper cables. So we could actually build a few of those. Why not? You know. So it's just slowly automating. Let's take those and deprive our thing here. I mean, this is pretty slow. It doesn't need to have a lot of gears. That's fine though. Yeah, we're making this all very like not scalable and efficient because we are more or less just now making the basic research so that we at least can build at least some part of what we want to do later. Because right now we're in a stage where we have nothing, and I want you to get to learn the game together with me a bit. If you don't already know it, which you probably do better than me, right? You already played this game much more recently. I haven't played this game in... Oh my god, it automatically put the underground, like so much has changed. That's crazy. Yeah, now we have a few electronic circuits by ourselves, which is very useful. And we can then craft stuff much more fast than before. We basically need just still a huge amount of plates. So that's the part where we just want to scale up where it's a good idea to do that. We have 2 more of those, so let's push forward on that to make the last few smelters even work, because right now they don't even do anything. So the next thing, I suppose we can do fast inserters quickly. Let's just queue up all the research that makes sense. So gun turrets I will skip for now. Optics, not so needed I think. And then we go to green signs already. The only thing is like we're kind of on the edge of what we can actually see, so I want to craft also a few defensive weapons, I would say, stressing defensive of course, but just to have like a bit more ammunition. They are working pretty well, but we just need a lot more of them. Yeah, the iron is definitely the bottleneck for us. Alright, building 2 more. That should be good. With regard to power, I think we will upgrade our power system in just a second when we can afford it. For that we need another boiler. So the boiler consumes 60 water a second and the pump gets 1200. Okay, so basically we almost never need a new pump. Yeah, the pump is very powerful, but the other things we require a bit more. So 1 more. Yeah, now all of the things are at least firing, so that means all of the burning here is successful. But the copper is basically backed off so that already the first few are shutting off. So once the whole line here is filled up basically, then they will no longer be producing any copper, which is fine. We don't want to unnecessarily produce copper. We have so much on that pipeline. It's fine if it's like produced on demand. So we built the second one now, and we also need a few more to produce some of these underground things probably. At least I want to have a few spare in my inventory so that we're not completely without any iron ore. Right, alright, then let's go up there and figure that out. Wonder why we couldn't use like a generator from our ship, right? Like that would be smart. I didn't look up actually, like I remember like in the past, like in the old versions I played, you could put like 10 of the steam engines basically on one boiler. But I'm not so sure if that's necessary. Like you can see that it produces right now, it consumes 50 out of 60 and generates steam. So I don't know, maybe I'm completely mistaking it and we actually wouldn't need a new boiler and we could just run it with that one boiler. That is very possible that that's the case, but I don't know simply. So I think it doesn't hurt for sure to have another boiler, it just might be unnecessary. So let's just go with that assumption and we will put things like that. And we will put a normal one. And we didn't actually, I thought like for earlier that we had maybe here a more intelligent system, let's say. But apparently we don't. We just put like a box here. So that's okay. No input fluid, yes, right. So now it has. And the steam is cracking on. Great, great. So the pollution is definitely not up here. The pollution is down here where we smelt stuff maybe, and the electronic ones down here, they're actually pretty okay. But let's just take a quick peek. Yeah, that definitely doubled our capacity, so now we're at a spot where we don't need to worry about things that much. And I will also craft a few more ammunition clips. And I also want to craft some light armor. And now we're backing up with the iron. That's good to see. And we will craft one light armor. And I want to make maybe a radar. Scans nearby sectors. Yeah. I just don't know how far it goes actually. If it will go out on the left side of the map here. When I connect it up here, let's figure that one out. Otherwise I'd run up there and just explore it by myself. I just basically want to know whether there's any enemies nearby. So we'll just place a radar here. That should give us selective insight. Okay, I can see that it's moving. It also has a name: Radar Freddy Mormon Jizu 8 Gray. I guess it was named after some backer, probably. Okay, it actually scanned this one sector up here. Okay, so it actually does expand our range, which is great to see. But I will just go quickly a little bit to the side of this map since it's quite easy to do. Just that we kind of know if there's any enemies nearby and how freaking worried we should be. That's my thinking. So yeah, the next enemies are here and that looks like quite a big one. But that feels like pretty okay for now still. Okay, they're here. Okay. They're big ones here. None of these spitters, I think. Maybe. Not sure. It's a bit hard to see. But yeah, I think we're on a okay path. I think if we built if we had gun turrets, I would not be worried at all about that little bit of those little spitters, but we don't have them yet. But we could easily research them, so we'll do that probably in a bit. Speaking of research, fast inserters are coming along slowly. Maybe we're not producing enough. Oh my god, did we run out of power? What happened here? No power. How could that be? Okay, did I make something very stupid or something? I guess maybe the radar draws too much power. No way. We just ran through all the coal that we made, yeah. And also these electronic inserters, they don't work when there's no power at all. Funnily enough, yeah. So yeah. I guess that's all fine. Then we will build the coal line up here. It's not a very far distance, so let's quickly do that just so that we are safe and secure against that type of thing going forward, at least. So just bump a quick splitter in here, and then let's run things up here. Let's run it kind of here. Okay, I guess you could do it like that, but I don't want to. There we go, and that should heat up our coal production quite a bit because there's so much now on that line, but that's okay. We'll just cache like a lot of coal here, just restricting this box to only have contain like a limited amount. I don't want to store. This is basically, this box is just in case the coal mine runs dry, that we have like some coal stored here. It's fine to be like just 50-50 coal. I think that's okay. Realistically, if the coal mine runs dry and all the coal on this conveyor belt is empty, then we have other problems anyway. So it's not really necessarily needed, but hey, there we go. Okay, good. Yeah, coal production is gonna go nuts, but that's okay. We don't use a lot of coal for the smelting. It's quite fine. This little smelter here, the stone production, yeah, let's give him a little bit of coal. It's not urgent to connect that one. Yep. And what did I want to do before that? We have now fast inserters, we have filter inserters, also good. And we are now in the process of researching steel. Don't know yet if we need steel for anything specifically. Steel basically gives us just the option to make steel crates, so it's not very interesting yet. But it is the option to make automation 2 later on. So those are important things. The steel axe as well. Quite interesting to make my mining speed better. Not needed for me. I think the next one will just be like after green science. What did I do? After green science, the gun turrets. Yes. That's right. But firstly, we'll just expand our production capacities still a bit more, I guess. Although we are at the point where, unless we make it more efficient and make things look a little bit prettier, we don't really need to produce more. Alright, and pollution looks not good, not perfect, but okay. And our next expansion opportunity, I guess we'll have to also find, like in the future, when we have to build trains. But I think that's just a little bit more off, and that is also a good way to look at maybe. So when we wanted to build trains, where would we find them? So here, railways, so we'd have to build engines. So we'd have to get the green signs going. So for green signs, we'll research that in a bit. We could of course make all of this a little bit more effective, because right now we're producing too little signs basically of everything. But I'm not really sure like where I want to expand to. Like it looks like the best way would be in this direction, but here we have the first enemies already. And to the left and the right there's like bottom and right here there's forest, so we could expand a bit northwards also. And I think there's theoretically enough space to maybe build like some factory lines up here. I think that might be nice to do. So we can just maybe check out the upper corner just quickly, just see what's beyond our vision. Be interesting to know. But yeah, I think the next opportunity is to build, when we build the green signs, we will redo the red signs so that we have a bit better setup and make it more scalable. I like it here because it has a huge forest, so forests are blocking pollution, so that is definitely an option to put like more things here to the northern area to make sure that they're not polluting into anybody's habitat. We don't want to make our presence here on this planet yet known to honor. Oh, one sec. I missed here some enemies. Okay, eerie music. Okay. Okay, I see them. Okay, that's a big amount. Okay, they don't see me. So we could take them out. Then if we took them out, we'd have free reign, definitely. Just scouting here a little bit to the right side as well. But here it looks also quite nice with this forested area, but here it's very open again. So very likely there's also enemies just beyond here. And let's head back here to our secure base, and let's hope that we can get the gun turrets running soon. We'll need them for our attacks. Alright, back home, safe and sound. And yes, here we are back. Yes, we're definitely underproducing on this thing, on the things. I think it's also because I put the more expensive recipes, so everything costs more. So we definitely also need to see how we optimize. But that is a topic for next time. Thanks for watching and see you then. Take care.